If I had to give advice to those who get ready to leave on their year abroad right now, I'd say don't anticipate it too much and don't have insane expectations, because your year abroad is what you're going to make of it. But there's no way you're going to travel just as much as you want to, and that's okay, because you don't need to be traveling 24/7 to make your year a memorable one.
I would tell them to not to lose time to do as many things as they can, because it goes by really fast, so that they don't have any regrets.
Wherever you're going, whether you're having a good experience or not, completely depends on you. And if you want it to be great, then it's gonna be great. And just enjoy it from the start. Let the events happen, let it be, and just enjoy from the start.
My advice, if you're going here, if you're going to Canada, get a warm jacket. The more expensive, the better.
Here in Vancouver, if you want to spend your wonderful third year here, I would strongly advise you to pass your French or foreign driving license, because you can do a lot of great hikes here in Vancouver, but generally you will have to use a car to go either north or on Victoria Island.
Do not have expectations, not because you're afraid of being disappointed, because you will not. Just because you don't want to constrain yourself with whatever you think you should be, whatever you think you should do. Just let things come up to you. It might not be what you expected, might not be what you wanted at first, but it's just like, it's life, it's going on, and it's nice.
Join a bunch of groups, sports teams if you're into that. Yeah, take the opportunities that North American universities have to offer, and make sure that you go away from your third year a little better than you started.
Don't be afraid, have fun, speak English, don't stay with your French friends.
And finally, some advice for anyone going on the 3A next year. I would just say that branch out, live a little, do things that are outside of the sort of political science realm.
I would tell them to think about a place they would like to live for a year, and not only about like the university in itself, but like the place, because they're going to live there for 1 year, so it's also important.
When you choose your third year abroad, don't try to take the best universities or university with the classes you best like. Just focus on where you want to go, because that's the most important thing I think for the third year is to visit and not to study.
I think you should be true to yourself. If you want to go into a teeny tiny university lost in the mountains in the north of the US, it's fine. Just do something that will make you feel happy and that feels right.
I'd say that, once again, the year is what you make of it. Don't worry too much about choosing the university, about having a university that sounds great or that's very famous in Europe, because it's not going to matter that much in the end. For some people, it's going to be much more enjoyable being in a smaller university or a liberal arts college than in a big Ivy League or super famous place, and you can have just as much fun, and you might have a big surprise and find out that the place where you are going is actually pretty famous in the country where you're going, even if it's not very well known in France.
Europe, you'll get down.